Final annihilation of the life form known as man. Let the attack begin.
What's good, YouTube? Rayquaza2094 here, coming at you with an upload against Elo. He won Uber's match on his stream, so I was like, hey, I want to do it, and you know what? I got chosen, so this should be nice and fun. I laid off with that Darkrai as he leads off with that Type 0, and I'm like, oh, that's Scizor, and it could be Choice Band, so I might as well get out there, go into Time Warp, and pretty much, yeah, you know, absorb that Bullet Punch that was inevitably coming. Well, you know what? I'm going to take it quite nicely, and he is going to withdraw, leading me to believe he has Choice Banded into his Renton. I use this switch opportunity to get up the Stealth Rocks, because, you know, having rocks in play is always good. And then I go into Oceania actually predicting a Protect, but he just goes for that straight high jump kick, and oh my goodness, that does a lot. Life or Blaziken is nothing to joke around with. Well, he is going to withdraw, going to go into Talho. And I figured at this point my best bet was just Thunder, so I go for Thunder, and that is going to do a lot to Vaporeon, which is going to be, you know, nice. So yeah, unfortunately my Kyogre's not looking too good, but it is Scarf, so that does put me at somewhat of an advantage. And yeah, Protect makes me miss the Thunder, which is not going to be good, really. So he's going to switch in Type 0, I guess, predicting me to switch, fearing a Bullet Punch or something. I just go for that Thunder, and yeah, he must have predicted me to go for a switch and was going for the Pursuit, because I get off another Thunder, which is going to easily KO him. So he decides to put in his Rayquaza just to kind of revenge kill this Kyogre. And yeah, as you can see, having Rocks is good, because it's doing a 4th damage to that Rayquaza, which, you know, I like, and he's Life Orb, so that makes it even better. So I decided to put in mine just on the off chance, you know, maybe I'm faster or I can survive this Dragon Claw, but, you know, with Life Orb and Dragon Claw, that's just going to pretty much take out Death Note. So, yeah, unfortunately Death Note did nothing, which kind of saddens me, not going to lie. But I decided to put in Darkrai, forcing him to switch out in Fear, and he switches out to Talho. I guess, predicting Dark Void, but I just go for that Spatial Rend, and I run Spatial Rend because, you know, why not? It's an event move, and there's a lot of dragons in Ubers, so it kind of makes sense. So he puts in a Metagross, and I'm fearing a Bullet Punch, but I don't know. He goes for Meteor Mash, so obviously it's not a Bullet Punch variety Metagross. But yeah, he's going to take Iron Barb's damage, and I'm going to take pretty much nothing, factoring in leftovers from that Meteor Mash. He is going to go into Eureka. I'm just going to Thunder Wave, which is going to paralyze the Shaman, and I do get lucky with the Parahax, which is, you know, going to be good for me, because that means I can switch relatively easily. So I go ahead and switch into Time Warp, which, yeah, I like. He gets Parahaxed, which is great for me, but, you know, it's just, I'm gonna get paid back for that later anyways. So yeah, just go for the Draco Meteor, because I know that's easily gonna KO this Skyman, which is great. And yeah, pretty much he goes into Blaziken, goes for that high jump kick, and I'm like, oh well, you know, that sucks. But I didn't want to switch out. I wanted to get a safe switch out into something else that would be able to live off a high jump kick. So I decided to go into Blackout, which is my Zekrom, who is usually Choice Scarf, but I decided not to run Choice Scarf this match because I'd much rather go for the Life Orb, so I just go for that Bolt Strike, knowing that the Bolt Strike is going to be easy, or not easy, but going to be good enough to KO the Blaziken easily, which is fantastic for me. But he's going to bring in Rayquaza to revenge kill, and I didn't want to switch out because I just kind of wanted a safe get into something else without him being able to two-hit KO me with extreme speed. So I got into Darkrai, knowing that Darkrai has considerable bulk at least, so I should live in extreme speed. And yep, I do. I just go for that Spatial Run back at him, because I know that would do good neutral damage to whatever he was planning on putting in. And yeah, he's going to send in his Metagross, and in the stream he mentioned he had Lunberry, so I was like, I could go Dark Void, get off that Lunberry so that Featherthorn could Thunder Wave it, but yeah, I missed with that Dark Void. He gets a crit, which isn't really going to matter because his Metagross is, well, Metagross. So yeah, he basically goes for that Earthquake, I go for that T-Wave, to hopefully, well, first of all to get rid of the Lunberry, and then I go for the T-Wave later in the match to hopefully get Parahax. So he's going for that Earthquake again, and it was, right now it's looking like it's going to be my match, which is fantastic because, you know, I like winning because winning is awesome. So I go for the Leech Seed so I can get some health, and between Leech Seed and Leftovers I'm going to be recovering a pretty good amount of health. Well, he goes for the Earthquake and gets a crit, which, you know, that kind of changes the match if I don't get Parahax. Because, yeah, now I'm going to be losing health faster than he is, and I'm just going to get KO'd, which is going to suck. So, first turn, no Parahax, and I survive, which is nice. Just go for that Power Whip to get some residual damage, because I pretty much need this thing gone, really. So, Leftovers and Leech Seed, I'm thinking, yeah, I can survive if I get Parahax, but unfortunately I don't, so that's going to be good game, Elo. I'll link you to his channel, you guys might know him as Kwandaoren66, which, yeah, he's a Pokemosh Pit person, and it was fun to face him, lots of hacks, but a good Ubers match overall. So yeah, comment, like, and subscribe on my video, and then go check out his channel if you haven't seen it already, but I'm sure you have. So yeah, that's gonna be all. Have a good day, and see you later.